Updated 4 October 2017, 1510 AEDTHighquality Australian wool destined for markets in China is being swapped for lower quality wool in a series of thefts not seen before, according to the Victorian Farmers Federation. Victoria Police is investigating the theft of several expensive wool bales which it says could damage the reputation of the Australian export industry. The investigation began after a number of wool brokers reported that they had been robbed. It is believed the thefts, which have been occurring since May of this year, involve a sneaky maneuver where high-value wool was removed from the original bales and replaced with a significantly cheaper product. Buyers in China discovered that the wool, sold to them by unknowing brokers, was in fact of a lower quality and value. Victorian Farmers Federation President David Jochinke has told ABC News that buyers in China had tested the wool for its quality, but somewhere between the testing process and export, the wool had been switched. "We're really keen to find out who the culprits were and how this happened," Mr. Jochinke said. "In my farming career I've heard of people stealing sheep, I've heard of people going to shearing sheds and taking wool, but I've never heard of it, after the testing process, the bales being unloaded and wool being switched around." He added that the theft had cost wool brokers a significant amount of money. However, the long-term effect could be more dramatic. "This could do a lot of damage in the long run. Those bales could be worth over $2,000 each, and we're talking about 18 bales here," he said. "The inferior bale could be worth a few $100s, so the price difference is quite significant. No real cause for concern for wider wool industry." Michael Jones, the CEO of logistics and warehouse company AEDTHiquality, which is responsible for about 50% of wool exports, said the incident was an aberration. 14 bales amongst the national annual export of about 2 million bales is not a huge sample, he said. "This is clearly a criminal act rather than a system failure. Someone has specifically, intentionally gone out to steal wool, and whilst there are lots of safeguards in place, you can never guard against 100% of circumstances." Mr. Jones said it was a reach to suggest the incident would damage the reputation of Australian wool exports in China. Victoria Police Detective Inspector Jamie Templeton said the thefts were being taken seriously. "This is extremely serious, not only due to the total value of the wool stolen, but also the potential damage it poses to the Australian export industry," Detective Inspector Templeton said. "These thefts are incredibly damaging to the livelihood and reputations of the brokers who export this product." He also noted that there could be more people affected by the crime who have not yet realised it.